Hello and welcome to my dungeon. You know what really grinds my gears? Look at this. I washed my hair today. For starters, yes, I did cut my hair. I had a little bit of a mental breakdown and I got my hair and I was like snip, snip, snip. I don't know. All I know is I just had a moment. I was like, zzz, and then I went and I cut the bottoms of my hair. I didn't do anything crazy. It was like down to here and I was like, blech. Cute. I look like I have Lego hair, but at the same time, like, it kind of looks nice today and I'm really upset. You want to know why? Because I have to get my hair cut in approximately an hour and 10 minutes. I washed my hair. I halfway blow dried it with a blow dryer, and then I let the rest of it air dry. But I was still like brushing through my hair, right? It's not like I had to be very careful because I'm getting my hair cut today. She's got to wet it down anyway, so I was like, I don't care, dry it, dry it, dry it, dry it. And now it looks like this. I've been going back and forth with myself because here's the thing. I love my side swoop, right? My side swoop is my thing. I have had it. I discovered it when I was 14 and I've just had it since. Now I did for a while do the straight across bangs, and then I think was it last September? I went to my hairdresser and I was like, I want the side swoop still, but I think I want it to also look like straight across bangs, and she just straight up gave me straight across bangs and I cried because I was like, I look so ugly. I kind of want to do straight across bangs again, but I'm scared because the thing is like when I had straight across bangs, I was not at a good point in life. I was not at a very good point. And like like I've had straight across bangs like on and off, you know, it just depends because like they grow out and I'm like, yay, side swoop. I have like an hour until my hair appointment to decide if I want to do straight across or if I want to do side swoop. Am I good? Because listen, hair grows back. Plus my hair grows really fast. So worst case scenario, I just suffer with the straight across. But I'm not gonna say I want straight across. That's not the point of the story. Today I wanted to talk about haircuts and like, you know, some of the worst haircuts I've ever had. There's been one haircut that we're just gonna talk about hair experiences. My mom used to cut my hair and she wanted my hair to grow long because it was long and shiny and cute, but she would cut my bangs up here. This was like a universal mom thing. I don't know if it was like a universal 90s mom thing. I don't know what it was. I had bangs just straight. It wasn't like fluffy, didn't like contour my face, just wah. I still haven't forgiven her. I'm kidding, it's a joke. So, but that's fine. I was like 3. What wasn't fine was when I was at the ripe age of, I don't know, 9 maybe, I discovered I could use scissors on my Barbie's hair and I wouldn't get in trouble because it was my Barbies, right? Like I wasn't gonna go crazy. I wasn't gonna give them like, a shaved head. You watch the Barbie movie, right? Weird Barbie. I didn't ever make a weird Barbie, but I discovered that I could cut their hair. What I really discovered was layers, and I really wanted layers. So I tried to explain to my mom, I want my hair to be like this. I remember tilting my head back and be like, you see how my hair is like at different levels? I want it to be like that all over. And my mom was like, okay, yeah, okay, well, we'll try. I forgot the man's face, but I'll never forget the moment. She took me into a salon and I sat in the chair and I told him the exact same thing what I told my mom. I tilted my head. I want my hair to go down like this, I didn't say layers, but all different lengths on my head. And he was like, okay. My hair was like down to here, okay? He cut it. The longest part of my hair was to here. He gave me layers that were this long. I looked like a Q-tip, and he cut my bangs up here around my head. And I remember I have thick hair. When I was younger, it was a bit thicker. Now I'm old. And so that didn't even sound like old. I'm old. And so my hair is like not as thick as it used to be, but still pretty thick, pretty wavy, pretty curly. It's always been like this. He turns me around in the chair and we look into the mirror. And I remember going, because my mom raised me to always be polite. Even if you don't like something, just be polite. I couldn't hide. My hair was gone. I didn't have layers. I looked like a little boy. And I just sat there and I'm like, and I looked for my mom and he goes, yeah, he's like, isn't it great? When you get it wet at the pool, you don't even have to dry it off. You just got to shake your head in a towel and then you're done. My mom told me I never have to go back there again, and I never did go back there again. It was so bad, and I didn't want to go to school ever again because I didn't want the kids to see me, but my friends tried to make me feel better about it. They're like, you look like you're from Oklahoma, because I loved Oklahoma, like I'm from, Oklahoma, but this was when I was in Texas. I just want you to imagine poofy, because thick and curly, Q-tip. It was awful. It was so bad. That's the worst haircut I've ever had. And like, I have had it was like 8 years ago, where I would go get my bangs trimmed and they would trim, like I had straight across, like I said, straight across, but they would trim them like up here. When I get the straight across bangs, I want it like around my eyebrows. And if it grows back, it grows back. I can trim it myself, like it's just not that. But they would do it to like up, there was one time, It was up here. And I remember there's pictures on Instagram because I remember I put the caption, I look like a space cadet, because I didn't know how to process my bangs were so short. And one time I was showing my friend my Instagram and I came across that picture and he laughed and he goes, oh my God, your bangs. And I just sat there in silence because I was like, yep, they were bad. Throughout the years, I've had the side swoop and people are like, yay. And then I got a, you know, straight across and people were like, no, we miss old Kate. And so then I grew the side swoop back and then those people were like, we miss old Kate, because the straight across was suddenly old Kate. And then I was like, okay, so then I got the straight across and they're like, boo, we missed the swoop, I missed the swoop. And I'm like, trust me, I'm back and forth with this myself. It's a big dilemma. And then also too, there was an era of my life where I got highlights and that was really fun and exciting. I used to dye my hair with box dye. Don't do that. The red does not come out. The red never comes out, but I never had any problems with that, right? In the year of like 2019, I don't know, one of those, I got highlights in my hair and I was so excited because I hadn't had highlights since like I was 15, 16, I don't know. The thing is around this time was my hair was starting to, you know, I was really starting to develop the curls again. And because I stopped straightening my hair every single day, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Because I also went through a weird portion of my life, like my adulthood, where I was like, if I don't have long hair, I'm ugly. And so I grew my hair out as long as I possibly could. And I had the worst split ends of all time, but I just refused to get it cut because I was like, I need to have the longest hair. It didn't even look good. I got highlights done and I was so excited because the highlights were gonna look so cute. And like, so she like curled my hair and I got it, you know, cut and everything. I washed my hair and then I tried to let it air dry and it air dried pin straight. And I was really confused because like when my hair dries, it doesn't dry pin straight. It dries, you know, wavy and like with curls. Like maybe I bought weird shampoo, so I bought a different kind of shampoo. And it wasn't a fluke. My hair was not curly for like 2 years and I was flabbergasted. I was like, what could have possibly happened? So the next time I got touch-ups for my highlights, I went in and I asked, hey, is it possible that me getting highlights, you know, botched my whole head of curly hair? And she's like, well, no, I think it's just your hormones. And I was like, but how? Like I had curly hair before the highlights and now I have highlights and now I don't have curly hair. Oh, it's just your hormones. How do my hormones change in the span of a week? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like unless I need to go to the doctor like right now, like that doesn't make any sense. Fun fact, I told my current hairdresser that and she was like, yeah, that lady lied to you. Whatever she did, it messed up your hair and it made your curly hair go straight where she highlighted it and then the rest of your head was just next to the straight part and so it just mimicked the straight and so your entire head was straight. And I was like, so if I got highlights again, would that happen? And she was like, I don't know, but you know, that would possibly be another risk. And I was like, dang it. My hair's brown, right? It's dark brown and I like it. I like being a brunette. I think being a brunette is great. I have wigs. Do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? Have you worn? Sorry. And the wigs are great. Whenever I try to do cosplays and stuff with wigs, people get really upset. So like, use your normal hair. And I'm like, don't you know what a cosplay is? I was like, oh, what if I got like, you know, I want to get purple streaks because I think that'd be kind of fun. But then I got backlash from that. And so I was like, maybe, okay, maybe not. And then I was like, oh, like what, like now I'm thinking, here's the thing. Now what I'm thinking, what if I get highlights, but they're like caramel and light brown and then like chocolate brown. What color would this be? Dark chocolate? I don't know. What if I got all different kinds of browns of colors of just highlights? But then it's like, oh my God, but my hair is gonna go blah. You know, like I don't want that. And it's also too like, I just needed to, I just needed someone to talk to about this. Okay, first I need to talk about, I need to rant. I'm scared. What if I get straight across bangs? And what if I hate it? Because the problem is like, I had a lot of like bad experiences when I had straight across bangs. So sometimes when I looked in the mirror, like I accidentally got, like I said, I accidentally got straight across bangs in like September. And when I looked in the mirror, I just saw the sad, lonely, depressed, traumatized girl looking back at me. And I was like, I think I would be okay if I got straight across. And I want it to like frame my face. And I'm gonna get another wolf cut because this is, well, I mean, this is leftover shag, I think is what she said it was. I liked the wolf cut. I just want it to be thinner down here, you know? Because it's thick. Like imagine if I had really long hair and I just went snip and like you see like this is really thick. I mean, like I said, it doesn't look bad. It's just not what I wanted. Having hair is tough. When you're bald, what do you wash your head with? Do you use like bar soap, body soap, or do you still use shampoo even though there's no hair? Do you wax your head and make it shiny? I would do that. If I were bald, straight up, I'd make my head so shiny that the sun would reflect off of it and hit someone in the eye. They'd be like, ugh! I'd be a menace. If I were bald, I'd be Mrs. Clean. Not married to Mr. Clean, I'm the mom. I'm procrastinating because I need to make a decision. I need to make a decision on my hair. I don't know, I get anxious, you know, because like I feel like so many people just feel like they have so many words of their opinion for my hair. For some people, the side swoop is their iconic Kate, and for other people, the straight across is iconic Kate. However, this is a new YouTube channel. I've been on the internet for a while, it's fine. Can I change my hair? Like, is that fine? Is that fine? If I don't like it, it'll grow back. There was one time though, in high school, I had the side swoop, and I was like, oh, time to trim my side swoop, and I accidentally trimmed it a little too short, and I remember looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, oh. And I just tried to, like, I would, like, smoosh it to the side to try to make it grow faster. I don't know why I just didn't dedicate it to, like, just be straight down. I just never thought that was the thing. I just had to have the side swoop because it was iconic for me, you know? I wanted to be that emo girl that I kept seeing on YouTube compilations, you know? What was that one song? How'd it go? Where, like, all the anime compilations, all the emo girls and emo boys. It was, listen to your heart when it's calling for you. I didn't know what Final Fantasy was. I would watch compilations of YouTube back in like 2007. People making Final Fantasy like fan fiction on YouTube as slideshows, and then have that listen to your heart. So what's your favorite hairstyle? Is this gonna be a bad idea? Or is this a good idea? I don't know. Well, I guess I should go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go get my hair cut. I hope it's good. This is really scary. Bye now, Kate. I'll see you, future Kate, in a little bit. Oh God, I hope I'm not crying. Okay, bye. Yeah, I know. Cut the cameras.